This is our show. Nothing makes him happy.
That was more like Krusty the Clowns.
Yeah. That wasn't even Krusty the Clown. That was like
The I'm in Danger Kid.
that's another mind duck.
Yeah.
Where he goes home and he's like an adult and he's married and has a kid.
That kid?
Yeah, you never saw that bit on Simpsons?
I stopped watching The Simpsons since like, I don't know.
I saw it on
98.
YouTube, but Ralph, I think that's the kid's name.
Ralph.
He like goes home, he gets off the bus, he's like, "Bye, everybody," and they're just like, "Loser!" And he just goes in the house. He just goes, and like drops his backpack, takes off his shirt. He's got a wife beater on. His wife comes out with the kid. He goes, "How was your day, honey?" He goes, "Oh, it was rough." Like he's got like a totally different voice.
Isn't he the cop's son?
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
The
cop
Chief
that-
Wigwam?
Yeah, he has like he always has a donut on the end of his
gun.
revolver.
On the end of
He's
his
just
gun.
eating it off of the barrel of his revolver.
It's so stupid.
Anyway, what are we doing?
Anyway, what are we saying this podcast about movies, TV shows, and video games? I'm Tom. With me, I have
Hi.
Mitch and
Hey, Dad.
okay. Welcome to our Thursday episode. We talk about reviews and news of upcoming stuff. And if you liked our Monday episode where we talked about Mind Ducks or Mind, I love that buzzer. It's my favorite. And Skyrim trivia, where it was close, came down to the bonus round, where Hayden was able to score victory against Mitchell. So tune in for next Thursday's episode for Mitch's riveting punishment review. Before we get involved in me and Hayden's dual punishment, social media, Mitch.
You can entertain this podcast.com.
No, it doesn't count. You didn't say well.
Well, my glorious subjects.
You can go to entertainthis.com.
You keep like
entertain this podcast.com.
.com.
Oh, there you go.
Should take you to all of our episodes, and you can leave reviews.
Also, our Facebook, which is Facebook, entertainthispodcast.com.
Yeah.
I mean,
Our Twitter,
yeah,
which is at this entertain.
it is.
I've been listening sometimes.
Our Instagram is
Entertain _
.this.
entertain .this exclamation point.
No,
Is that our YouTube?
YouTube is just entertain this.
Wait, just type in entertain this. You know what the logo looks like. You'll find it.
Yeah.
The links to all of it are on the entertainthispodcast.com.
All right.
Leave a review. Leave a review. Put stars. Hit the subscribe button.
How
like,
to
comments.
not get people to go to your social media?
Just find it.
All right.
Anyway, so me and Hayden lost trivia for wrestling. Wrestling.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It was not
It
fun.
was the walk-ins.
Yeah, it
miss.
was.
So
That was the one time Hayden's secret superpower failed him.
I did pretty good.
You did pretty good. It was almost close.
For listening to like 30 seconds.
Yeah, we had like a minute and a half prep time of Mitch playing it, not telling us what it was, and then going, "Oh, it's this wrestler."
Yeah.
And then he wrote out a huge list of wrestlers, some of which weren't even on it, and then other ones that were he didn't put down.
Let's put it this way. They did really well when they heard all the songs a few seconds before we did the podcast, and they had a list of all the names to choose from.
Wait, this is the part where Mitch tells us, "I gave you all the answers. I gave it to you weeks ahead of time."
And then Hayden's revelation that me and Mitch had given each other answers in the past.
Yeah, that messed me up. Talk about mind ducking.
This whole time, he's like, "I can't trust either of you."
But like I was listening to the episode, like we said, he's only mad because it wasn't only him that got answers one
Yeah,
time.
because he was told beforehand what it was going to be and who it was.
And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play this straight. I'm not gonna cheat. You guys have been cheating the whole time.
I'm not going to cheat.
Because we had to go against a celebrity
Yeah.
guesser who watches wrestling far more than us, and it was evident.
Well, it
which
doesn't
was,
take much
our
to
friend
watch
Watson,
wrestling.
who's been a fan of the show and supportive since its inception.
Speaking of fan of the shows, hello Emily. All right, moving on.
Hi, Cliff. Shout out to Cliff.
Hi, people. Who
I
are
have-
these people?
Emily's one of my friends. She
Shout out to our however many listeners it is in Germany.
Oh, I can say
France.
hello to Deborah, who gave you the suggestion for the trivia that screwed me
Yes,
over.
thank you.
Good job, Deborah.
Good job, Deborah.
And then
did well, Deborah.
whoever suggested Zelda trivia, you're also one of my friends.
That'd be her.
Oh, good job, Deborah.
But she doesn't count.
It does count because I pick, and I'm telling you, in a month's time, right before Tears of the Kingdom comes out, Breath of the Wild trivia.
I'm going to be sick that day.
I'm sick now.
I'm sick of you.
I'm sick of the both of you. Just leave.
Well, let's finish this.
All right, yeah, we'll finish the show first.
Okay.
Then we'll play Call of Duty together.
Screw you guys. I'll
See you online.
All right,
Anyways, so Watson punished us with the 1981 classic Possession.
Okay.
Which
Yeah, how was that?
No, hang on. I had different expectations for this movie. Because at first he was like, yeah, this was a good movie. Everybody liked it. I hated it. I thought it was stupid. And I was like, okay, so this is just his opinion on this.
Yeah, Watson.
No, this movie was terrible.
It was a bad movie.
This movie was dumpster garbage.
All right, before we get started about what this movie is, let's talk about how difficult this movie was to find.
Yes.
All right? If you're going to make a movie,
That's part of the punishment.
don't call it something bland like Possession.
Possession.
Or like Cabinet or
Chair.
Yeah, lamp. Okay, because there's going to be a billion movies that are named that.
Yeah, give
all
us
right?
something like classy, like Velocipaster.
And then if you have a movie that comes out on 1 year and then is re-released another year, it just makes the whole thing confusing.
Yeah, because there's the 1981 and then there's the 1983.
Right, with a different title or a different poster on it. So I was
Yes.
very confused. This one's got boobs on it.
Yes,
all right?
I found the one with the boobs.
And then the other one's got butt on it. And I couldn't
With,
figure
I
out
think,
which one
like,
goes to the
with
right one.
Medusa?
Well, you're picking by preference.
Are you a boob guy or a butt guy?
I was very confused about which one I was supposed to
See,
watch.
I watched the 1982 thigh one.
But so yeah, and then let's just get into the details about this. It was directed by Andrzej Zalowski,
a
All right.
Polish director.
which was also written by him.
Yeah,
and
this is a psychological drama / horror film.
the budget for this movie was $2.4 million, and it made
Was it?
Yep, and it made $1.1 million in U.S. only. So
Filmed in France and West Germany.
I guess that was the actual Berlin Wall that they showed there.
Yeah,
Because it was still there.
it was filmed in West Berlin in 1980.
Yeah. So I don't want to talk about the plot yet.
No.
How old was Sam Neill in this movie?
He looked like he was like 25,
So he is.
but he still looked wise.
He was
and
born
old.
in 1947, so this was 80.
He was 33.
Yeah, 33. Yeah, yeah. He looked very young.
He was a very young Sam Neill. This is way before his forays into archaeology and paleontology.
Piercing blue
Before he
eyes.
realized
And
what a
bef-
good actor would
Yeah,
be.
and before he joined the Russian Navy, with Sean Connery. That's such a great movie.
So this movie is described as a
Psychological horror-
Drama.
psychological drama, and horror film.
okay. I
This
don't.
movie should be described as a dumpster fire.
If you have a psychological drama before the horror, it's probably not going to be a good movie because you have it.
I thought this movie was about demonic possession.
Well, I didn't. I thought this movie was about like a marriage falling apart and this guy like losing his mind over it.
Because, like, I mean, it's like, what, 20-minute montage of
Yeah.
him just going nuts for 3 weeks?
At one point, Sam Neill sits in a rocking chair and just rocks furiously.
Like that chair is amazing because he did not fall.
Yeah.
Because, like, he was going in and out of frame.
He was beating the hell out of that chair, and then like while he's screaming at his
Yeah.
soon-to-be ex-wife. I don't know what was going on with that. But
Yeah, because she was having an entanglement with Heinrich.
yeah, Heinrich, who is
So-
very touchy.
Weird. Yeah, like their whole fight where he's just, like, holding him.
Oh yeah, we're him
I
and Sam Neill. So like I want okay,
Let's just start with the plot.
yeah.
So Sam Neill is a spy.
Yeah,
I'm told. I'm led to believe.
something about him spying on pink socks.
What, was he searching for the Pink Panther?
No, he's looking for a dude in the pink socks. Remember that in the beginning, like the board of the guys.
I might have been doing laundry.
One dude
while
had
I
a-
was trying to figure it out.
One dude had an eye patch. Remember that?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's a board of guys, and one of them had an eye patch, and I was like, that dude's gonna be important. Never
No.
see him again.
Oh, is that where he's in the giant room, but they're all in the corner?
Yes, yeah. That's another thing, and they do that. Okay, I get that from like a film standpoint because they're trying to make you uncomfortable by having a very wide shot and an ensemble group of people crammed into a corner like that.
They're all at this, like, big ornate desk. Like,
Right.
They're all just sitting there. And he's sitting, like, farther away than he really should in just
Right.
a chair by himself.
Almost to the point where
And
you have
then
to
the
like
room
yell.
is huge, and he's just like in there, just like almost in the center of the room,
Right.
and they're just in the corner. And it's like, why?
I don't know.
Why is it set up like this?
So
Well, it's West Germany. It was different.
they say, hey, you did a good job spying on that guy with pink socks. Do it again. And he's like, no, I need to go home, spend time with my family. And they're like, oh, but you're gonna wanna. And then they give him a bunch of money and then he leaves. And he goes home and his wife's like, I'm having an affair with
Just
everybody.
like blatant, just like he shows up and like she like walks off from like seeing him, like doesn't really say anything, like give him any like oh, it's so good to see you, love you. He's like having to pick up like all the luggage and just like shuffle into the apartment.
Honey, by the way, I'm the village bicycle.
Pretty much. She says
Yeah,
like,
she's the community pool, baby. Everybody's had a swim.
and then they have a son. His name is what was his
Bob.
No. What was the Sam Neill's character's name?
Mark.
And then what was the wife's name?
Susan.
That's your name, Tom.
What was her name?
It was they had
No, she had like some kind of weird
they
name.
had some like decently elaborate names, but the son's name is Bob.
Anna.
Yeah, and Heinrich.
And
Heinrich is the interloper.
Yeah. So Mark, how's your sex life?
Yeah, there
Not
was some,
good.
there was some acting that like rivaled that at some points. The room where you're just like, what? Why? Who talks like that?
Yeah.
But anyways, so she says she has an affair with some guy. He's like blowing up about it, and it's to the point where like, if somebody were to hit you with some bad news, you'd be kind of like typically people would be like quiet and reserved to try to comprehend and understand. Well, he flies off the rails
Yeah.
right from the get, and he's just like, screaming and throwing stuff.
Yep.
He's like, "Who is he?" And she's like, "Everybody." And then he's like, "Wow."
It's like you come back and your wife is a hooer.
Yeah. And so he's mad about that, and she leaves. I don't know. Everybody leaves like 15 times. I don't know.
Everybody's just storming out.
Except for Bob. They leave this kid alone for like days.
and neglected.
Yeah. Poor Bob.
Yeah,
But,
poor Bob.
Yeah, so he confronts Heinrich at some point, and this is like some love guru judo master that beats the crap out of him while molesting him at the same time. It's very strange.
It was very uncomfortable.
Yeah, and
This movie was very unpleasant.
then Sam Neill hires like private investigators to follow his wife
Who
around.
were like gay lovers.
Were they? Was that what they were insinuating?
Yes.
Because at one point, like one of them disappears, and then the other guy's like, "I care deeply," and he grabs Sam Neill's hands. There's a lot of that where they like grab hands and they hold it very uncomfortable. With the two grown men, just to have a moment together.
Yeah.
And you're just like, is this a European thing?
I'm glad
or-
you grabbed that thing. 'Cause I was like, I'm not reaching my hands up to you.
Like I don't want you to touch me.
Everybody stands very close and whatever. But yeah, so the investigators, I don't know what their purpose was except just basically be cannon fodder for whatever Anna is doing.
The monster thingy.
We're not getting to that yet. So yeah.
That's the horror part.
Then Heinrich becomes involved.
She has like some secret apartment
Yeah, she has a secret
in
apartment.
like a derelict apartment building.
Yeah, and then Heinrich's mother is also kind of involved with Heinrich's affair, which was also very strange.
That part was. There was a lot I felt like had to be explained that they just didn't.
Yeah, but for the most part, like Heinrich is a cool sort of like 65-year-old European dude that rides around on a motorcycle with his shirt unbuttoned. And anyways, he dies in a toilet.
Yeah.
He gets bonked on the head with like a toilet ceramic top thing.
Yeah.
And then Sam Neill just like stuffs his face in the toilet so he drowns.
Yeah.
Flushes
Who does number 2 work for? And there goes Heinrich.
Yeah.
Heine to his close friends.
What
And
else?
then Sam Neill like goes off the rails for like 3 weeks in this like alcohol induced binge where he's like falling out of bed.
So was that what was he like coming through withdrawals at that?
I think.
Some maid walks in and he's like, "What day is it?" She's like, "You've been here for 3 weeks." And he's
Get
like,
a job.
yeah, and then
He's
some
got-
girl with a cast shows up and he sleeps with her.
Just
There's
boom.
just like pointless sex for no reason all the
boom.
time. Yeah.
And then he starts seeing the other girl, who's the actress who plays his wife, just with contact lenses
And then a wig.
to have green eyes.
Yeah. I don't know if that was a casting thing or whatever, but yeah.
It was literally the same person.
Yes.
Literally, she's credited as both.
I think they do that to confuse you, but they didn't need to do that. I was already confused at that point.
I was very confused at that point.
That's funny.
And then their like argument that turns into violence, and they're like cutting each other with like the electric knife they use for like Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So he just starts like hacking into his arm and just blood everywhere, and then she's like hacking into her neck.
Like their own self.
Yeah. Then like, he like chases her outside after he like bandages themselves up, and then she tries to get hit by a truck, but she's like just spitting blood everywhere.
Well, no. So they get like kind of physical, and she slaps him, and he like smiles. He's like, "Do that again," and she's like, "Yeah." And then he beats the crap out of her.
It's like I said, hit me.
Yeah, he slaps the crap out of her, and she's like bloodied and obviously battered wife or whatever. And she runs off and tries to kill herself, I think.
Yeah, tries to get hit by a truck.
All right, so long story short, she's harboring a demon monster in this like secret apartment. It's kind of like a goopy
relations.
Yeah, we're not there yet. So it's like a goopy jelly bean stuck to the wall with like pus and blood coming out of it, and then eventually tentacles. And then she says at one point, it's tired from all the lovemaking we had last night. And then Sam Neill's like, anyway, moving on. And I was like, whoa. What was that last part?
Wait, what?
No. You're not just going to throw that out there and not and have no reaction.
Right. And it's like got like exposed organs.
Yeah, you're effing the goop.
And
the goop tentacle monster.
Eventually, Sam Neill walks in on her doing it with Tentacle Monster. And he just kind of walks out.
He's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Just leaves.
And then she kills people like the investigators and she does something with Heinrich's body, doesn't she? No. Heinrich doesn't.
No, because
I don't know if she feeds the bodies to the monster or whatever it is.
I think she does.
I'm confused.
That's it.
Yeah. And then there's that bizarre horror scene where she's like having a miscarriage in the subway.
I forgot about that.
And she's like,
I think it's a
dancing
flashback
around
though.
And like going crazy.
Is that a flashback?
Yeah, but then she's like swinging groceries around, and then she's just standing there like kneeling in a puddle of blood and
First off,
milk.
The one problem I had with that is what subway is that private?
None.
Exactly.
I used to live outside New York City.
So I would assume either
all hours, it's crowded.
Like this is a completely fictionalized movie.
There should be at least a hobo
or
sleeping down there.
Or B, somebody saw this crazy lady going nuts.
And they were like, let's get out of here.
Yeah, and they all ran away.
I would have done.
But it was, I kid you not, 5 minutes from beginning to end of her just like dancing around, screaming, and beating herself against the wall. And then
swinging her bag of groceries that didn't break, but the milk went everywhere.
And then just like, just milk and blood. Yeah.
It was disgusting.
Yeah.
And then Tentacle Monster was like weird, like horse face thing that wasn't defined but had eyes.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what that was either. So that was before he transformed entirely, but it was when he was still like jelly bean form, goopy monster. He had this like weird reflective
It looked
eyes.
like something out of the Thing.
And it blinded Heinrich for 5 seconds. I don't know what that was. Weird.
Something to do.
Well, anyways, the end of the movie. So Sam Neill meets up with her after they're running from the cops because he blew up a building. Yeah, he blew up the apartment, which the Goopy Monster made it out.
He tried to kill Goop Monster.
But it didn't work out. And Goop
So
Monster.
he's running now from the cops, his wife, and the Goop.
And then he like starts screaming at the cops, and the cops just don't ask questions. They shoot him. So he's shot, drives off to another apartment building, runs up the stairs, is like sort of dying halfway up, looks down, sees her and a guy running up behind her, and then when she catches up to him, you find out that the Goop Monster turned into Sam Neill. But he's got brown eyes because he's the Antichrist.
I don't know. I just don't. I don't understand.
The cops kill him. The original Sam Neill and the girl.
Sam Neill Prime.
And then evil Sam Neill.
And the woman.
Yeah. Evil Sam Neill walks up to some strange lady and is like, how do I get out of here? And she's like, eh. And she like looks up. He's like, oh, okay. Take this gun and shoot the cops. And she's like, oh, okay. And so she shoots the cops and he escapes, and that's the end of the movie.
When he shows up to he finds Bob.
Yeah. He finds Bob, and then bomb is exploding.
And then the doppelganger version of his wife.
Yeah.
With the green eyes who were like shining at you. It's like,
yeah. She looks at the camera and she looks like she's gonna smile but doesn't. And then there's like air raid sirens and bomb explosions. End of movie.
Okay.
The apocalypse. Aliens.
Kill clowns from outer space.
I don't know what that movie was, man.
I
It's something to do with like maybe starting World War III with the Antichrist.
So what'd you rate it?
I can see why maybe if this was 1980 and there was this Cold War fear and you were injecting the Omen somehow into that story, maybe it would be a little bit more appealing
At the time.
But for today, when like there is no Berlin Wall, I mean, to be honest, the Berlin Wall was barely in the movie. Like I forgot I was in Germany half the time, but I don't know, 4, 5, maybe
3.
So I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt.
I'm not.
Let's see what other people rated it.
I think it had like a 7 point something on like IMDb.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got. Well, let me see what the reception says.
Shudder gave it a 4.3 out of 5. It has an 85% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 7.3 on IMDb. 80% of Google users like this movie.
So you say that people don't know what good quality content is.
No,
Yeah, they're stupid. They're dumb. They don't know.
This is called a Kish movie, Kitsch,
That sounds like some Artur crap.
which is
that you would
basically
tell me.
saying like only cool people are going to get it.
Only people who like wear all black turtlenecks and berets and drink espresso and they clap by snapping their fingers.
They smoke cigarettes with their pinky and their other finger.
No, it's like they're holding with like their thumb and their index finger, like that episode of King of the Hill where it's like, Bobby, are you American? Well, why you're smoking like some kind of European Nazi in a movie?
Well, won a bunch of awards. I don't know.
At the Razzies?
If you like Rosemary's Baby and like, I don't know, maybe that might be kind of your shtick, but it's not.
It sounds really bad.
It was.
It was just confusing, and then like you honestly could have trimmed the whole movie down to an hour. It was a lot of just wandering around, trying to figure out what the hell's going on because the characters are trying to figure out what the hell's going on, and you're just
like it half-heartedly trying to figure out what's going on.
Right, they're just like doping through the hallways, but you're watching them do that for like 10 minutes at a time. So
Yes.
I hate it when movies do that. You just revel in your confusion. Like all the filmmakers are like, haha, we know something and you don't. For the whole freaking movie, we're never gonna tell you. So
I did not enjoy it.
yeah.
So Watson, screw you.
Yeah.
Making me watch that
Good job, Watson.
dumpster garbage
It was a
film.
solid punishment. Now he needs to come on the podcast so we can get him back.
Vengeance will be swift.
All right, well.
He had foot surgery. Make him walk up 3 flights of stairs.
We should. I'll carry him up here just to punish him. All right, what's happening now, Tom?
Movies. He looks so happy when it plays. Look at him. It's his ringtone. I watched the movie.
Oh,
I had to look it up because I couldn't remember the name of it.
I was looking at Mitch, like, go ahead, Mitch. Tom, surprise me.
I watched Your Place or Mine. This is the newest movie I could find that we hadn't already talked about. This is a romantic comedy featuring Reese Witherspoon and Ashton Kutcher. Anyway, on to my news.
Two semi-relevant people.
Yeah, Ashton Kutcher's looking pretty rough.
Yeah.
The age is catching up to him quite quickly.
He was hooked up with
Mila Kunis.
G.I. Jane.
Oh, Demi Moore.
And then Mila Kunis. So, that'll probably do it to you.
So,
I understand why actors can't just hook up with, like, not actors. Why do they have to be other actors?
They don't understand the world that we live in.
Like Hugh Jackman, he's been married to his wife for like 40 years.
And nobody knows her name.
Because she's not an actress, So they must live a happy life. They seem to.
Yeah, I think she's like 5 or 6 years older than he is.
Yeah.
And she just like showed up, just started hitting on him because he's Hugh Jackman.
Same with Keanu Reeves. His girlfriend that he's had forever is nobody that nobody knows. And he seems to be pretty happy just doing his stupid movies. Yeah. Good for him.
Walking around, being all John Wick and whatnot.
Ashton Kutcher's chasing after whoever's next. I
need to find a younger one.
Is it going to be Mila Kunis or is it going to be like...
Well, no, he's married to Mila Kunis.
Is he?
Yeah, they have kids.
Oh, I thought that they divorced or something since then. Okay.
I They haven't told me.
Well, I wonder if
Well, next time you talk to him, just
Next
let-
time I talk to Ashton and Mila,
if
I'll
he
let you
does
know.
divorce, is he going to go back to old again? Is he going to like chase after, I don't know,
Younger,
Dame Judi Dench?
that would be amazing.
All
That'd
right,
be so
anyway.
funny. Anyway, this is a typical rom-com. They're two characters. So they met when they were young, and their young flashback sequence, they did nothing to de-age either of them. It's just the clothes. And they're just like, look, it's the night, like on the screen, look, it's the 90s. Like, look how many shirts they're wearing for no reason
Yeah.
because it was the style.
Is that what they said in this?
Literally, it comes up on the damn screen, and there's a counter as he's taking like off his shirt. It's like 1, 2, and it's like another
I
shirt.
didn't know that was a
They're-
thing.
Did one of the in the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody wore a billion shirts.
Yeah.
Well, and, you know, if you're
Yeah,
skinny.
you had your tank top, you had your long sleeve shirt, you had
Oh,
a
how do
short
you know?
yeah, you had a tank top, a short sleeve shirt, a long sleeve shirt, another short sleeve
Yeah.
shirt over it,
Yeah,
a denim jacket.
that's right.
How about jorts and a t-shirt,
Your jorts.
jean shorts?
Yeah.
Oh my god! And your
That was
sandals.
John Cena, man.
Did any of Ashton Kutcher's shirts say Rock Band on it?
No.
Did he
not
wear
that.
a
Not
skate? Do you have a
that. No,
backwards
but his
hat?
whole thing was walk around listening to the Cars.
Oh, of course. All right. Well, anyways, go ahead.
So they met when they were like in college. They both had dreams. They did it, and then
The dreams are each other.
each other.
Oh.
And then they went like their separate ways, but they've apparently been best friends for like 20 years. They like she lives in Los Angeles, he lives in New York City, and like he had like left LA like at a certain time, but when she got married or whatever. But they live on opposite sides of the U.S. They talk every day, all the time, and it's weird because Ashton Kutcher's just been in failed relationship after failed relationship. Like nothing goes past 6 months. They make a point to tell you none of his relationships go past 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So they're given like Reese Witherspoon's like going to New York to take classes for college at her age. I don't know why. She's trying to get a new job.
And, you know.
Yeah, so she's like at NYU.
Oh.
So they trade places.
Why didn't she go to LAPD or LA? Some university in LA.
I don't know, New York. They had to make it for this. That's why it's called whatever it was called.
My place or your place?
Your place or mine.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's why you got to fit the title.
Ah.
So she goes to New York and stays at his like drab, like fancy ritzy apartment.
It's like on
in
top
Brooklyn.
of a pizza place, or you know.
Yeah, no, it's like
Oh, it's fancy.
you
Fancy.
can't
so he's
afford it.
rich.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's loaded. He's driving around a Porsche.
Okay.
He's doing very well
In New York, yeah.
in
Is
New
it
York.
Porsche or Porsche?
Porsche. And like where he's like, you walk into like the apartment and you just see the Brooklyn Bridge, and it's very majestic looking. And I was like, nobody can afford that.
Just Spider-Man's playing from there.
No, I didn't see Spider-Man. I'm not saying Spider-Man's not in it. I'm just saying I didn't see him.
Oh, okay.
So he goes to LA and stays at her house where Steve Zahn is like some rich billionaire
Oh, man.
from like a buyout for his company.
Yeah.
So he lives next door, but he spends all day and night in her garden just doing garden stuff. So he's just out there doing that, which is weird. She has a kid who's like allergic to literally everything, and it's just kind of like a nerd. Like, So Ashton Kutcher like goes on like a friendship quest with this kid to like help him be popular. And,
Friendship quest.
like teach him the ropes and like let him do all the stuff his helicopter mom doesn't let him do. Reese Witherspoon meets one of Ashton Kutcher's ex-flings because she shows up like pretty much naked to like bone Ashton Kutcher, and then
I mean, that would work.
yeah, I mean
They were ducking.
they were ducking. They were
Making that sound, yeah.
they were making the and then yeah, they were doing the oh yeah.
Does that apply?
No, no, not even a little bit.
Okay.
Shame on you. Shame on you, Brandon. So the two of them become friends, and like she's like taking her around New York to like all these ritzy places and doing stuff, and they're like living their little separate lives. And then Reese Witherspoon meets some book guy, and she loves books, and the two of them should have probably ended up together.
Yeah.
Or with the don't.
No, no.
No, because she wasn't the main actress.
No. So it turns out Ashton Kutcher was like a huge writer. Like he was super into writing, and then he stopped and like went into like his business world or whatever. And then like he was like between jobs, so that's why he just went to LA just to hang out, and like ends up becoming like a surrogate father to this kid. And like the kid's just like like inhaler, just nerdy. Like if the wind blows
he
too
dies
hard,
if
he'll
he sees
fall.
a peanut.
Yeah, they literally make a point to tell you he's allergic to every single nut on the planet.
Yeah, that's my nephew.
Yeah, so
So That's
But
just
Ashton Kutcher's like
the way
taking
the
him
world
around.
works.
He's just like, you want to play hockey? And the kid's like, yeah, I want to play hockey. And it turns out the kid's like Wayne Gretzky on skates. Who knew?
Who knew?
Who knew? Kids just zooming around out there making goals, making slap shots. So Reese Witherspoon finds like a manuscript Ashton Kutcher wrote and takes it, reads it. It's just like, oh my God, this book is amazing. Gives it to the editor guy who she probably should have ended up with. And he's like, yeah, all right. And he like reads it and then just goes, this book is amazing. We need to publish it. And she doesn't tell Ashton Kutcher that she did it while she's like going through these classes, seeing
That's
this
an
dude.
invasion of intellectual property. That is a crime.
It is. So the two of them find out that, A, she took the book, read it, and he was like, you just going through my stuff. And it's like, oh, no, like they want to publish this. And he goes, oh, what are you doing? Getting all mad, doing his Tony Danza. Hey, what? So then she finds out because the kid gets checked, like those kids checked the crap out of this kid in hockey and launched him into the boards.
Oh, nice.
So he had like maybe a concussion and like a hematoma, but like Reese was just panicking. So she has to fly to LA. They argue at the airport because she tells him to leave, and she's on the phone with him while yelling at him in the airport as she's like on like the moving walkway. And he's just like, you can just look to your left. I'm right over here. And she just turns and goes, oh, and they just start going back and forth and all this other stuff. But before that happened, she keeps going through all of his stuff because she's a privacy snitch and finds like this bag of mementos because he doesn't keep mementos, but he kept everything she ever gave him.
I like Mentos.
Yes, they make that joke too.
Oh, darn it!
I know.
I should be a rom-com writer.
You really should. It's that easy. So it turns out he's loved her the entire time. That's why none of his relationships works because he wants to be with her. Yeah. She's mad that he didn't tell her. So the two of them end up getting together and being a family with the other kid. Then Steve Zahn's just in the garden playing guitar.
The nut kid.
The nut kid.
The nut allergy kid.
So did you like this movie?
No. It was brutally predictable.
You had like insane detail. You're like,
I watched it.
He should have ended up with her. She should have ended up with him. Jody loves Chachi.
I mean, you watch the movie, and it's just like, no, this makes sense. But this is like the #1 movie on Netflix. Because I was just looking for like any new releases,
Dude,
but this one kept popping up. And
Netflix has a #1, it doesn't mean it's going to be a good movie. It just means it's going to be the whatever for Netflix.
It's the newest thing, so everybody watched it because they wanted something new to watch.
And just watching Reese Witherspoon, I'm just like, it's Elle Woods from Legally Blonde.
Yeah. What's that Family Guy joke about her chin? She can like
cut diamond
with her chin.
It's very pronounced. It is very pronounced. And then you're just looking at Ashton Kutcher just trying to be like young and kind of hip still, but you could see like it's like, dude, you're getting there.
He starts like saying all the acronyms, like, oh, my Bitcoin lost all this money for my NFTs. And,
yeah, he's like trying to use.
You're just saying stuff.
Like, there's like a whole bit where he's just trying to use like new lingo and stuff.
Working out my brand.
And he's just like, oh, that's so sketch. Yeah. This is like a 5 out of 10 film.
Yeah.
It's like you made it. There was some funny parts, not enough to carry this through the whole movie.
You have two actors that are beyond their time. And Steve Zahn, who's way beyond his time.
He's just hanging out. It's just like, why are you here?
He's like the forever, side character, supporting cast guy. And now he's a supporting cast guy in a movie of supporting cast people.
Like, I think the best two movies I could think of him being in are Sahara.
Oh, yeah.
And Saving Silverman.
Oh, yeah. What's that movie with Batman? Christian Bale. Christian Bale, where he's like behind enemy lines, is like a crashed plane pilot, and he and Steve Zahn are trying to get through like, I don't know, the bad guys.
Is this a dream you have?
No, this is a real movie.
Are you sure?
I think it's called like
Behind Enemy Lines.
No.
With Owen Wilson.
No.
With Batman. Yeah, Owen Wilson.
Let me Google it. Keep talking about it.
I don't want to keep talking about it. Anyway, that's the movie. On to my news. They are rebooting Hellboy.
Again?
Yes.
Rescue Dawn. That's what it was called. Rescue
Dawn. That's not a real movie.
It was. And Steve Zahn gets his head chopped off. All right.
From
Francois
what
Wattel's in that. Rescue Dawn. Francois Wattel's in that.
Oh, that's right.
He's the general that captures him at the beginning or something like that.
That's right. Yeah, I remember that.
We interviewed that guy.
Yeah, we did.
Listen to that
You
episode.
should listen to that episode.
Go back, find it, because I don't remember what episode number it was.
Steve Zahn gets his head chopped off.
It was in July.
Good. So Hellboy rebooted again. They're saying David Harbour might replay Hellboy again.
Oh, that seems like a recipe for success.
after he did it, and it was like,
He did it, but it didn't work, so we're going to reboot it and cast him again.
we're going to do it till you like it.
Well, everybody wanted reboot with
Ron
Henry
Perlman.
Cavill. So, I mean,
And Ron Perlman, yeah.
Well, Ron Perlman is Hellboy.
Yeah.
Just from the first movie.
but Ron Perlman's also pushing like
It's Hellboy. You can just be CGI and
Yeah,
have him
paint
voiced.
him red.
all right.
He'd be fun. They're doing a live action How to Train Your Dragon
Yeah, I saw that.
movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care. I don't want that. I thought the sequel was fun, or the animated film.
I've never seen him.
Will Smith and Michael B. Jordan to star in I Am Legend sequel.
Yep.
Patrick
we don't know.
Dempsey to headline
Don't know how Will Smith's gonna
Grindhouse
be in it.
spin-off
Well, okay.
Thanksgiving.
So the I Am Legend sequel, right? So
I was
remember-
Legend.
I will be legend. So you saw the ending of the theatrical release.
Yeah, where he dies.
Where he dies.
Yeah.
The DVD release and the director's cut, he lives.
Yeah, he doesn't do the grenade. He just
Right,
gives him
just
the body.
Gets away with them or whatever.
Mhm.
So they're trying to say that is the actual ending. And this will be the first time, I think, in Hollywood history where they're denouncing the theatrical release of a movie and saying that whatever came out afterwards is the truth. So I wanted to see how well that's going to play out.
It doesn't matter. The German Shepherd died. I don't care.
Oh, yeah. Sam
That dog was awesome.
was... Everybody shed a tear.
Mm-hmm.
What was your other movie news?
Oh, it was they're doing a Grindhouse movie. It's coming out
Another one?
Thanksgiving,
Hmm.
featuring Patrick Dempsey.
Okay.
He's McDreamy?
Yeah, I think he is.
Okay.
McDreamy.
Yeah.
He was the dude that probably could have played Doctor Strange because
Yeah.
he looks like Doctor Strange,
Yeah.
not just Benedict Cumberbatch. With his like weird face. And then Ralph Fiennes to sail as Homer in Odysseus.
I love how Tom's just like scrolling through news as we're.
Oh, I didn't know how far this went.
That sounds like a good movie,
I was
though.
looking for.
Because originally they wanted to make an Odysseus with Sean Bean after they did Troy, where he played Odysseus in Troy, and they were like tooling with that idea.
Yeah, that would have
A little,
That would've been
late
good.
now.
Yeah, a little late now, but like I thought that.
Well, no, he'd be good now for old Odysseus because he's gone for like 20 years.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, he's probably only 10
What are
years
they going to
old.
go the mythical?
It'd have to.
Troy came out in
It's-
2004, so they could film it now, and he'll be 20 years older. It would make sense.
It's all mythical. There's no way they could go like.
Well, I was just wondering if they would do it like a, what do you call it, a
I mean, they haven't
Metaphor.
done-
metaphor? Yeah.
I mean, they haven't done like an
some
Odysseus.
fancy words.
I mean, Hollywood hasn't done like an Odysseus movie,
They have. Well, I think it was a made-for-TV movie. So
which means it was probably garbage.
I watched it in school when I was in like middle school reading Odysseus, and it wasn't bad. It made me more interested in Homer at the time. So
And not Simpson.
yeah.
Anyway, that
Anyway.
concludes movies,
Anyway,
reviews, and news. TV. Press the button.
Oh my God! They've killed Kenny!
How you doing?
Holy taxation. You're right again,
Holy
Batman.
peanut butter and jelly, Batman.
Nothing for you.
6 months.
all right.
It's the summer of George.
I've watched 2 shows.
Dude.
I'm gonna give you a brief synopsis of one show, and this show is You.
Me?
No, just You.
I hate that show.
I actually kind of like the show. It's it originally started on A&E, and then bought out by Netflix. And it's about this guy who's a serial killer who tries hard not to kill people, especially the girlfriends that he falls in love with. That inevitably find out that he's a serial killer, and he has to kill them. And then he falls in love with You, who is the next girl who's going to be his victim. That he,
Chops up.
right. So that's the first 4 seasons, 3 seasons. I don't know. The last season was the best one. This season he's in England, so you might like this, Tom. He and then he's going straight and narrow. He's like, I'm just gonna be. He's a super literary nerd. Like he runs bookshops everywhere he goes, and he's obsessed over like old books and like snooty authors. And he considers like whodunit stories, like lowbrow kind of things that he doesn't like, bubblegum stories that he doesn't get into. Well, this whole season, of course, is a whodunit. And it's not him, coincidentally. So he's a killer trying to find a killer, and a group of like high art,
Is that the plot of Dexter?
Well, yes, but he's not as. I don't know. I haven't seen Dexter enough to really make a comparative, but it's interesting enough. It's interesting enough just to keep me going. And the weird thing is Netflix only released the first 5 episodes for this month, and the next 5 episodes, which will be the last of the show next month. So I kind of enjoy it. I like because the main character Joe is played by a guy named Penn Badgley. He now produces the show. He narrates his thought process while he's going. And sometimes it can kind of be a little off-putting because he'll be talking to himself, quote-unquote, the audience, while somebody's asking him a question. And he'll just be, like, sitting there, like, talking in his head. And that person's obviously waiting for 30 seconds for him to finish his thought to give an answer. And you're just like, I just wanted there to be a cutaway where there's just silence between these two people, and that guy's just like, yeah, come on. What are we doing here?
Hello.
So, but yeah, it's a fun show. It's got some people. It's got Jenna Ortega in it at one point. She's Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
It's got the girl from Haunting at Hill House.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name, but Victoria Pedretti, I think is her name.
It's got the penguin.
Oh, it doesn't. Yeah, that's right. He is.
Yeah,
in
it
it.
plays the penguin from Gotham.
But it's good. You get attached to characters, and there's a real sense of life and death because you don't know who's going to live and who's going to die. So that's kind of why I like it, because of the stakes. The stakes, man.
The stakes are high.
The only part of because other people were watching that when I was around, and the only part that I liked is he goes to talk to this guy that he's like, so I'm not really the one that need to borrow the money or something like that, and the guy goes, all right, well here, just a minute, cut his finger off, like the guy's just like chill, calm as can be, and just cuts his finger off. And he's like, ah.
That was in the first season.
He just cuts the dude's finger off for like no reason.
No, this was in this season, I thought.
No, it was the first season.
Oh, okay.
So or maybe it's the second season. But
it was the season with the penguin guy in it.
yeah, this is the most recent seasons where he's in England. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, he's some dude thinks that he owes somebody money, so he cuts the serial killer's finger off. So. But anyways, it's a good show. If you got a girl, it's definitely catered more towards a female audience, but it's fun for enough for me to enjoy it with my wife, and we've been liking it. So I'm excited to see the finale. Now, a show that my wife does not like that I have gotten into is called Hunters, and it is canceled. But the second season just came out. The first season is about a bunch of Nazi hunters who were Holocaust survivors from World War II, and this takes place in...
Oh, the show with Al Pacino.
Yep, this takes place in 1975 in the first season.
Mm-hmm.
This young kid named Jonah, his grandmother was one of the Nazi hunters. She dies mysteriously by a Nazi. And Al Pacino is like this mastermind Nazi killer guy named Meyer.
The bear Jew. Oh.
And
No, not the bear Jew.
he recruits Jonah to basically replace his grandmother, and they hunt Nazis throughout the whole first season. Spoiler alert.
Hitler's alive.
They try to find this evil Nazi kind of mastermind called the Wolf, who is a plastic surgeon, and you find out that the guy Meyer actually died in the Holocaust, and the Wolf changed his own face to look like Meyer by the end of the movie, end of the season, and he essentially was conning Jonah to, he did it kind of as a weird redemption factor to trying to make up for all the terrible things that he did in the Holocaust, but it wasn't good enough, obviously, and he dies. Well, Al Pacino comes back in the second movie. Or second season. Yeah, and it's very confusing, but then you find out that it's all flashbacks, just to basically set up how the hunters work.
Just to mind duck you?
A little bit of a mind duck, but it's kind of an unnecessary mind duck. They totally could have left him out. But, they needed that star power with Al Pacino, so I get it. And the second season, the real mind duck at the end of the first season is Hitler is alive.
Mm.
And so the second season is them hunting Hitler. And,
Is it really, though? He never died. They just made it up.
I mean,
what's the conspiracy, right? So,
yeah, many governments spent millions of dollars trying to find him after World War II.
well, that's the Argentina theory.
The boys in Brazil.
Yeah.
It's like Osama bin Laden. They didn't really kill him.
So they try to hunt him in there, and that's where the bulk of the show is. Jonah's trying to have a life with his fiancée that he found between the first 2 seasons. And the cool part is, without talking too much, is when they capture Hitler, they choose to not kill him, but actually bring him in, and they do like a Nuremberg trial for Hitler to see how, like, I know it's entirely fictionalized, but to see how like the world would treat that.
If he was.
Yeah, it was actually kind of fascinating. And they had some really amazing shots. They had this really cool shot where Jonah is escorting Hitler through this tunnel. And then, like, as they're walking down this long underground tunnel, an escape tunnel in Hitler's compound in Argentina, he goes for miles and miles and miles. And he's walking them, and there's these Jews that show up in the striped Holocaust costumes. Lining, I don't know what you call them. Prisoner outfits.
Concentration camp.
Yeah. And they're lining the hallway all the way down for miles and miles and miles. And it's like the ghosts, basically cheering on Jonah for capturing Hitler. It was a really cool shot. It was really eerie and like awesome. And it's not all about Jews versus Nazis. There's a little bit of social justice. They do find a way to kind of steer how all the social justice works. Inevitably from bad guys are Nazis, and then people who do things to ignore the stuff that Nazis do are essentially on their side. And then the good guys who are out for social justice, whether it's not just for Jewish rights, but for homosexual rights or whatever, they're on the other side, and they all kind of work together to fight each other. That being said, so when there was one really interesting episode, it was kind of like a bottle episode that didn't need to be into it, but I really liked the episode by the end. It was where there was some Germans that helped Hitler build compounds, but they were actually hiding Jews in this like rat trap maze of a house to hide them from the Nazis hunting them. It was a really cool episode of how they did that. So that was probably my favorite episode of the whole show, and it's the second to last one for the whole show. And they left a little bit of a cliffhanger at the end.
Hitler escaped.
No, they left a little bit of a loose end to tie up, and then the show's over. So, but for the most part, it's a solid ending. It's a solid story. If you like that whole fictionalized World War II history kind of thing, Man in a High Castle, it's probably too far off the deep end compared to this. But just to see about like the conspiracies of Hitler and things like that, you might enjoy this. So. Good action, good character building and stuff like that. So it's on Amazon. It's free. I recommend it. So there you go. Moving on to my news. Tom, have you ever watched the show Faulty Towers?
Yes.
It's coming back.
With John Cleese?
He and his daughter are writing it.
A
lot of people are excited. A lot of people are not.
Well, it went out. I mean, they only did 2 seasons.
1 season, 12 episodes.
I thought it was 2 series, but it was like 6 episodes.
Oh, okay. But yeah, some people think that John Cleese doesn't know how to write for a modern audience.
No, I think Faulty Towers
Yeah.
is happily looked upon as one of the best comedies.
Yeah, it was considered like the perfect show. Perfect
It was
British
absolutely
comedy.
hilarious.
So, was that the parrot one? Is that Faulty Towers? Or is that Monty Python?
That's Monty Python. Faulty Towers, he runs like a
where he does the
hotel.
walk, where he gets hit in the head and thinks he's like a Nazi at one point, right?
Well, no, they have German people come to the hotel, and his wife's like, don't mention the war and don't do like any nonsense. But he just gets like more and more into it. I think he gets hit in the head, and he just starts like goose stepping around and like giving him the business.
So, I mean, obviously it was offensive material for that time, so he's probably going to want to do offensive material for this time, but our generation probably can't handle it. So we'll see what
Be
happens.
offended.
Yeah, people will probably be offended.
It's like you had a good run with the show, leave it. It's like that's why Rowan Atkinson hasn't done Blackadder season 5.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are older like us or like just leave it alone, But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'll choose to be optimistic. Maybe he can make something interesting out of it. Probably not. So when's the last time you've seen John Cleese in anything amazing?
He's supposed to take over for his Q in the Bond movies.
Did he do that?
He was in 2 of them
No.
with Pierce Brosnan.
Oh, take over.
Yeah, when Desmond Llewellyn died. Because there's one, the 2 of them are both in it.
Yeah.
And then the next one, it's instead of Q, it's R, but it's
Yeah.
John Cleese.
Well, anyways, that's about it. What was that, like 20 years ago?
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
So I think Rat Race was probably the best movie that he's been in with, my memory of recent time. That was early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
So
Or nearly headless Nick in the Harry Potter
that's
movies.
true. Nearly has name.
But, I mean, like, not like he was a major character.
No. So if you like Monty Python humor, Faulty Towers, check out the
Faulty
original.
Towers isn't Monty Python humor.
Well, kind of.
A little bit, but not.
That British humor, British witty humor.
Yeah, it's much more witty, mainstream
Yeah.
humor.
So check it out from, man, I don't even know where you'd find it.
It was on Amazon for a while.
So,
It might still be.
yeah, each one of those episodes is well
He
done.
plays Basil Fawlty.
Yeah. Next is Dexter, which apparently ended pretty strongly with his New Blood season that came out recently. I don't know anything about the show because I haven't watched
I
it.
never watched the show.
But it's not. They got another one coming out.
More
Dexter.
More money. The quest for more money.
Newer New Blood is the next one coming out.
New blood, more red.
And they're doing an Origins episode, which I hate. I hate it when they do a prequel for a character that you already know where his future's
Been
going to
around
be.
for 5 seasons.
Yeah.
That you went through 5 seasons of television to tell me.
Yeah, so that's dumb. Have you guys ever watched the show Billions?
No.
That's the one with Damian Lewis, right?
I don't know. I've never watched it. Apparently it's a big deal.
Okay.
Well, they have 2 spinoffs of that.
Millions and trillions.
Yeah. That's literally what they're being called.
Oh, God.
Millions and trillions.
Saw that coming a mile away.
Yeah.
Can't fool Todd.
Bosch is getting some more spinoffs. Some female characters in the Bosch series is getting their own shows.
What is daughter?
Great news. Great news.
I just figured you would know more about the Bosch stuff than I do.
Well, I watched the first couple seasons, and then it started to get stupid, and I stopped.
Then they have a rebootquel that came out recently
Yeah, I didn't
for
watch that.
Bosch, and then they're having some spinoffs.
They doing more Reacher?
I don't know anything about Reacher yet.
I know Reacher's got a second season that's already been approved.
Yellowstone. So,
Yellow Snow.
Kevin Costner, 5th season of Yellowstone will be his last. But the show will go on
Yeah.
with Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
Yeah.
all right.
So I don't know how they're going to pull that off.
We're going to cancel the show. It'd be a lot cooler if you didn't.
Be his brother.
I guess. I don't know.
That's a freaking stretch.
So there you go. That's my TV news. Yeah.
Games. Thanks for leaving me 8 minutes.
You got it, Mitch.
You got it. Press the button. You already did the other 2. It'd be stupid not to do the 3rd.
Wow.
Wow.
I played a game called SD Gundam Battle Alliance. It's on.
That.
No, I tried to get y'all to play it, and y'all were like, "Eh."
Oh.
But it's on Game Pass.
You're like,
So, so I played it anyways, and I really enjoyed it. It's an RPG style like PVE kind of thing, where you take 3 players, or you take your player, then you get like 2 alliance members that join you. But basically, you just go through these levels and you fight armies of Gundams, and then you'll fight like the special one. It's got really good graphics. Like, it's similar to like anime style graphics. When I originally mentioned it to you, I thought it was like the little chibi looking characters where they had the big head and the little bodies. But
Yeah, that's where you reviewed this.
yeah.
I told you about it that I wanted to play it. It just come out.
No, I swear we talked about it because there's like 8 different Gundams to choose from.
Right.
There's over 70.
Oh, that's a lot
right.
of Gundams.
There's over 70 different Gundams. You play in teams of 3.
Burning Gundam.
You do a lot of repeats of levels, but they'll change it a little bit, like where a new Gundam, because the whole story is like a time displacement thing.
You have to
Where-
fight the Shadow Gundam.
Well, different things. I don't know that. I've only played like halfway through the story, but different things will pop in. Like, you'll play the level, and then once you've beaten it, you'll go back and have to play it again to get certain loot. But like, this other Gundam will just like appear, and it'll have like a big cinematic thing where they appear in parts of the level. And it's a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it.
It's multiplayer.
Yeah, it's up to 3 players. but it's all PvE, and you get basically each time you get 4 attributes. Like you have your health, your like the boost, which is how fast your specials can regain, recharge. And then you have your melee and your ranged attacks, which you can boost all those up, like that you earn in-game currency that you build them up. Then you have 3 equipment slots, which can boost your all those as well. And then you have your heavy and light, and then you have your team perks, where if you have Gundams from like the same, class or the same era, they give each other perks that make you heal faster or anything like that. And then you have like the 3, the 3 main classes, which is like you have your sharpshooter, which is your range stuff. You have your melee, which is all the close range stuff, and then you have your I guess it's like a brawler or what they call. But basically, he's got a little bit of range, a little bit of melee. He's kind of in between as far as like his abilities and how strong he is in one or the other. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of different types of Gundams that you can choose from.
Burning Gundam.
I'm level 50 out of 100.
Wow.
So I played it a lot. I played like probably 16 hours of it.
Oh, wow.
Mitch is going to play.
This is on Game Pass?
Yeah.
Mitch will drag us along, and he's like,
Yeah.
"You're good."
Well, because like I said, you can play online, or you have like, as you play and you beat different parts of the story, those characters can be your alliance members when you're playing solo, or because you get the 2 of them that join you. But it's a lot of fun because you're playing with those, and then you'll also join in different characters through different parts of the story, like when you go to their timeline or whatever. And there's some where you're fighting Gundams where you're as big as their foot. So it's fun. It's interesting.
Gundam games in the past are notorious for basically just being a 3-dimensional Street Fighter game where like they have obscene amount of health and you have to do lots of hits before you can blow up a Gundam.
Basically, it's like that because you're going through it. And everybody has a health bar, and you got to beat them up.
Yeah.
It's very simple. It's just I've had a lot of fun just because you go in and you fight different ones, and you get pieces to help level up to where you can unlock certain Gundams. It's an easy game. It's fun, little mindless. Just
Smash, shoot them up, beat them up, blow them up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Blow 'em.
Maybe we'll try it. I don't know, audience. Do you think we should try it? Do you? Go to entertainthispodcast.com. Let's
Tell us what you want us to do.
All right,
Hayden will do it.
Let me pull this up with my news. Pull a time. Let me pull my news up here. So doesn't unlock my phone.
Well, while you have news, so the producer of Tears of the Kingdom was asked recently, is Zelda going to be a playable character in the new game coming out?
And he said,
No comment.
"Get out of my house."
He said no comment, which a lot of people are speculating means that he doesn't want to talk about it because it is. Otherwise, people would probably say, no, that's not a thing. So
He just goes, "No, we're not doing that."
yeah,
just let
most
everybody
would. I mean, if you don't want to advertise something that's not going to happen,
He's just like, "No, got it." It's like,
so.
no,
Yeah.
you didn't say
But
no.
Nintendo is really weird with their marketing strategy because they did this thing where I think it was Spotify or YouTube or something, where they asked people, "What's your favorite Zelda music?" And then whenever people linked music, they got they got not banned but like noticed by Nintendo for copyright infringement for licensing their own music. So like all of the music listed was just like blocked and stuff like that. So
That's some Nintendo stuff.
yeah,
right
they're terrible about that. But
Well, the one bit of news that I could find that was relevant to this week that we hadn't already covered
Thank you for trying.
was there's a game called Bleak Faith Forsaken, which actually is a game that started up on Kickstarter that has 3 people that were the original designers. But it's a game that's going to be coming out pretty soon. It doesn't have an official release date yet, but they say it's kind of like the Souls games where
Souls-like game.
That's exactly what it is.
Headbutt is.
But it's like a futuristic.
Sounds like
a futuristic game where it's like a post-apocalyptic. Like you can see the skyscrapers and stuff, and it almost looks like some of the characters are like the Matrix Sentinels that that were the real world
Mimics.
Yeah, that would come after you and stuff. It looks interesting. It's neat to see like the gunplay and stuff with a more futuristic feel to it. But it just kind of neat to see that a game from Kickstarter looks as well as it does.
That's the future, man. Indie games are going to be like indie games and indie movies. I think are going to like surpass AAA games and movies, where like just a garage band esque kind of people can just make something as good or more entertaining for the mediums out there, and Hollywood's going to be like, well, why couldn't we do that? They'll buy them out for $1 billion, and they'll make AAA movies anyways.
Yeah.
But as this Bleak Fates Forsaken is categorized as a mix between cyberpunk and dark fantasy, so I mean, it'd be interesting as long as the gameplay doesn't lag out and be real glitchy. It'd be interesting to play
Like Call of
something like
Duty.
that.
That's any game, man. You can't have it complete.
playing the new map.
Yeah, I enjoyed it though.
I know.
Speaking of which,
I gotta win. You gotta win.
Yeah, Mitch,
I haven't played, so
Loser.
I've been working.
let's go play.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play
Let's go play right now.
right now.
What?
Bye. Bye. Bye.
What? That? Anyway.
That's all my news that I had. I couldn't find a whole lot.
Anyway, that was the Thursday episode of Entertain This.
Yay.
Yay. I'm Tom. That's Hayden.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Effing Hayden.
Yeah.
Brandon.
Ducking.
Donuts.
Oh, yeah.
And that's Mitch. Thank you so much for listening. Goodbye. I had to do my Hayden outro. Why?
It doesn't matter how it makes you feel.
John, I'm about to. He's pressing. I don't want to hear it. My headset's off.